Welcome.
Man, this game is really hilarious for a lot of reasons.
Mando.
So we start this game off with host just AFKing. He's doing nothing, and he's wasting valuable time here. It's really noteworthy how important this starting segment is, because the new meta for the game is essentially be hyper aggressive or die passively. Under most conditions, of course. And then he tries to infest somebody who's AFK. And then he gets low on HP, like 16 health. Like, gas does around like 4 damage, 3 damage per second. Which means that he would have died in a couple more shots. As you can see, there is somebody curious about what happened, but he just wandered away for whatever reason. Host managed to hide from him, but the person was like, hey, you were in there. And so Host makes a beeline towards Zoo. And notably, at this time of the game, it's too late to do something like this since everybody has the equipment to deal with this. So he goes in. Something that's also notable is that you don't have to transform in order to infest Zoo. All you have to do is to cast Infest on one of the animals, and then kill it with your gas rifle, and then the infestation starts. By doing this, the crew members had enough time to set up a cage trap in front of Zoo, which is not a good thing for Host, of course. Obviously, if you use the gun kill method, he wouldn't be in this problem where two people with incinerators just kill the entire Zoo horde. But he decided to do it really slowly. There's not a lot of things Host could do in this situation, though. Getting out of getting out of a Zoo infest as Host, with all of these humans here, is pretty much impossible, and Host just dies. So, Host rage quits after dying. But you may ask, what happened to the AFK dude? And this dude eventually realizes, oh wait, I'm the alien. So he literally does suicide. He goes to level 1. He's like, oh well, I can't do this. Yeah, he's just like, I guess I'm the new host. I mean, that's pretty much the reaction any AFK player would have if they came back to the host dying. So we just watch as this game unfolds. This is probably the most hilarious moment in the game because this guy tries to release pens, but realizes, oh wait, that's protected. I'm way too late. Like, this is an example of the hyper-aggressive stuff I'm talking about. If you don't play hyper-aggressive, you're doomed. That isn't really a bad thing, but this game isn't really a deception game because of that, because usually the host gets revealed very early on, and it doesn't really matter in most cases if you know who the host is or not. Usually the host can win if they're hyper-aggressive about everything. But as we see, the spawn is fairly dumb, and he decides, hey, I'm gonna do suicide. And he dies in the most spectacular way ever. So he goes to 1, he's like, I don't want to try. So he's just gonna go out with a bang. And he even takes his time to place all of the bombs down and stuff. I mean, there's nothing much else to say except for to enjoy the explosion. I really don't like the new stuff the devs are adding besides the Dragoon mech. That's the only add-on to the game I really enjoy. But the game is all about hyper-aggressive play styles, where host is basically impossible to lose. If you know what you're doing, it can be impossible to lose host, even if you're handicapping yourself. So this guy just says suicide, he says Ali Akbar, and he gets ready to blow up. And a spectacular explosion ensues. And that's the end of the game, of this epic game. This is a really sad game, all things considered.